over. So long adieu, say sayonara. Who's gonna topple the king? Better all the knights, all the bishops. No one draws a sword, says a prayer. King Moose is gonna move strong against you. King Moose is 5 steps ahead of you. King Moose, you're gonna move faster. Carry the crown. It weighs heavy at the head. It's around, it's around. God carry the crown. It weighs heavy at the head. It's around, round, round. Who's gonna topple the king? The lieutenants and all the generals. Who's gonna risk their neck for the power? Who's gonna risk their neck for the power? Emperor of the Serengeti, get one in home territory. Once the track onto is over, so long adieu, that's sayonara. Who's gonna topple the king? Tell me, who's gonna topple the king? 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 Wow!
What up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and other fella. You know? Oh yeah, we live now. But what up? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man.
Welcome to the end. NBA on 2K Sports. For a Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now here's Morant. And stolen by Adebayo. On the wing, Jones. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Pass to Barnes. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Ware.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Barnes the screen. Launches it. He buries it from three. Barnes has got 6 points.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. Blocked. And they recover it. Will it go? And another miss by Milwaukee.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Morant, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Barnes. George outside. 6 to shoot. And they double up Adebayo. Jacks up a three. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Ware. Outside Reeves. Here's the pick. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by George. Bucks trail by 6. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Adebayo. Allen with it. Back to Adebayo. To win the drought. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Left side Morant. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit. But, hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Sinks the tray.
I love the rise and fire approach from Bam. You can see how effective that is.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Jones. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
Here's Ware. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Ware's got 5 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ball. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
What a gentle shot by Ball. Not overpowering with his release.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Allen. Still without a bucket. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Morant looking for an opening. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Adebayo sets a screen. Snatched away. Here's Ellis. Pure from three-point range. Now here's Ball. And he drives in. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten his first bucket of the night. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
5 to shoot. Here's Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Pass to Williams. For three, here's Lillard. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Shot's good by Collier. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
The shot by Lillard, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Here's Collier. Pass to Walker. Now Reed. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
To the middle. Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Puts it up from 17. Williams grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 4. Takes a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Eason pulls it in. And the Bucks with possession. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. It's a one-on-one situation. Left side, Durant. Pass to Collier. Misses the 3. Milwaukee in the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the second free throw is good. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Outside Jones. Adebayo's doubled. Lillard outside. Pass to Jones. The three is up. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, no matter the situation, you know Lillard is going to show up in the box score. One of the best scorers I've seen.
Here's Ware. Outside Morant. Fires the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 19 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Bucks leading by 4. Ball with it. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. To the wing, right side. The teardrop. And no good. Here are the Clippers. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 6.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Kicks it to George. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Adebayo from long range. The shot off that time. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Ball outside. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Ware. Outside Barnes. No good on the triple.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Now here's George. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Down low. Here's Ware. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Back to ball. There's a screen. Pass to George. Now Adebayo. And here's Ball. He's got 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collier. The kick to Durant. Second chance effort. Durant owning the inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Milwaukee with the ball. Williams with the screen. From behind the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game.
Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Walker sets a screen. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
Now Lillard. 12 points for him. Outside Eason. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Williams.
Second free throw, no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And Durant gets it to go.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Williams. Back to Lillard. Here's Williams. Outside Eason. And Clark with a block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Clippers lead by 6. Here's Collier. On the wing, Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tari Eason. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy
49.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Durant surveying the D. Out left to the wing. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Williams with the screen. Here's Lillard from downtown. Williams, that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Reed can't hit. The Bucks trail by 5. Lillard outside. And here's Eason. Out to Lillard. Williams with the screen. Lillard with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Collier. Los Angeles leading by 5. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Right side, Williams. Screen by Eason. Here's Lillard. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
To the middle. Outside Durant. Pass to Collier. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. To the paint. Walker with a steal. The 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Poke loose. Pass to Eason. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Left side Durant. Walker sets a screen. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And Walker is a big guy and fantastic at using his muscle to gut through tight coverage.
Second personal.
Bucks trail by 8. Ball left side to the left wing. Adebayo, the open look. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Morant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For three, Allen. That one no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
That's to Ware. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Off the inbound pass. And Morant is good for three. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Barnes the screen. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Ware. Over Adebayo. And it's Ware missing. And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 7. The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Up top, Barnes. Here's Ware. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I know there's money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get Never expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside and tell me it's due you died. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis is saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walking me to party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. Pick a fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen.
Alongside Grant. Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now here's Adebayo. Misses from close range. And so Moran will bring it up for the Clippers. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Down low. Knocked away. And stolen by Adebayo. About a minute played here so far in the first. And Finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. For three, Allen. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. It's good. Ware's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ball. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Moran. And there's the...
Oh, my! I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Ware. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Adebayo, that's good. Here's Morant. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Barnes. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And it's all knotted up.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Ball into the lane. Shot clock at 6. Back to Adebayo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Adebayo's got 8.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the center a little bit.
To the middle. Outside for Moran. Pass to Ware. Over Adebayo. And it's Ware missing. And Ball will bring it up here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
There's a screen. Ball left side. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Inside. Here's Ware. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:03 left now in the first quarter. Ball looks over the floor. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's Durant. And a missed layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Williams from long range. Reed with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
"11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Collier. Some solid defense from Williams. No good that time. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 14. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Durant. Reed sets a screen. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. Durant with it. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Williams. Back to Lillard. Williams with the screen. Fires from the line. Drained it for 2 points. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Pass to Reed. Outside Walker. Knocks down the long J. Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Milwaukee. They lead by 4. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside, Williams. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Pass to Eason. Releases. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Hauser. Takes the 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Pass to Clark. Outside Durant. To the inside. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Here's Hauser. Here's Alexander Walker. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Clippers trail. Durant for 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Pass to Hauser. Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. The three, here's Lillard. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Durant owning the inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collier. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Damian Lillard picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Walker sets a screen. Here's Durant. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Pass to Lillard, and stolen by Clark. Here's Collier. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Pass to George. And here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. Barnes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Barnes has got 8 points.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. In transition, here come the Clippers. The open shot, Morant. Again, the Clippers score.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Pass to Jones. Shot to stop the run. The shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And here's Morant. Barnes a screen. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The 3 from Barnes. That shot, no good. The Bucks trail by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alan. They set a pick. Pass to Ware. Good. And the setup by Morant. Ware's got 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Barnes. Now Morant. Here's Ware. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Ware's got 5 points now this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Back to George. Now here's Jones. There's the triple. No good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Barnes, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. Back to Allen. Ball outside. Pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Morant. Can't get it to drop. Jones with some nice D. And here's Adebayo. Ball with it. He's got 6. Back to Adebayo. Tipped. Here's Morant. Morant with the sweet touch.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Milwaukee making some changes. And stolen by Morant. Ja steps on the gas. Ooh, basket interference for the Clippers. Bucks trail by 15. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good again that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Walker sets a screen. Outside Reed. Pass to Collier. And the 3 off target. Here's Hauser. Now Lillard. 5 points in the game. From outside the arc. Hauser can't get it to go. Durant with it. Outside Reed. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got 7 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams from long range. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific.
Oh, my goodness. Disrespectful. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Hauser, that's good.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
A minute 9 left in the third. Here's Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Bucks trail by 14. Lillard outside. Pass to Hauser. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Durant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. On the wing, Durant. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
The kick out to Williams. Launches it. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Bucks with the possession here. Dame makes his move. He's off on that one. Nice D from Reed. And the Clippers have possession. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The shot's good.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Eason. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 15. Now Durant. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Walker sets a screen. Inside. Pass to Reed. Off target from 3-point range. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Launches a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Tipped away. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 17. Reed sets a screen. Pulls up, high post. And the Clippers miss again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Lillard. To stop the drought. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Durant looking around. Eason pulls it in. Bucks trail by 15. Lillard outside. Shot from the low post is good.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
Pass to Durant. Walker sets a screen to the middle. And the jam by Walker.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Lillard outside. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Lillard left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Clark. Eason pulls it in. Lillard outside. Lillard double teamed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Williams on the wing. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He has the ability simply to take over games, and that's what makes Dame so much fun to watch.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish, and the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. Here's Ware. And he dunks it down. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this.
right now.